Hi, Aries. This is a boneless, timeless reading for you. So let's see what the tarot wants you to know in this bonus, timeless reading. Okay. 3 taps. 1, 2, 3. 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Okay, 3 cards already. 4 cards. 5 cards. 6 cards. 7 cards. 8 cards. 9 cards. 11. No, actually, there's only 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I was guessing. I wasn't looking and counting. I guessed. This was the first card out. The World. Fantastic. Great central energy to start off your reading. The World cycles. As one door closes, another door opens. Also represents manifestation because she has 2 wands in her hands here. 1 wand in each hand. Okay, now which? I think it was these 2 next. Okay. Well, these 2 came together, so we're going to take them together. The 7 of Wands and the Tower. So you might find yourself sticking up for yourself in quite a tricky situation with some pretty negative energy. That's what I'm getting there. I'm not actually picking up that it's a Tower moment. I think this could be meaning that there are entities, elements, that might be wishing a Tower moment upon you. That's your crossing energy. So a Tower moment is not necessarily a bad thing, because it's the breaking down of something old that can't take you where you need to go into the future. Page of Pentacles in your headspace. So pages always remind us to nurture the child within us. No matter how old you are, doesn't matter. Never lose the ability to have fun and play. Fun and play. Very important. Very important attributes for life. It's really important. It's easier said than done. But to almost laugh at everything is a great way to go through life. Ace of Wands. Fantastic. Focus. Focus. So I'm going to put this Ace of Wands on the Page of Pentacles in your headspace. Sometimes when they scatter, it is most of the time they're face down, so I don't know what it is. But it is a case of going with my intuition to see where they should be. And after all, I can hardly see any of them, and I cannot often remember which one came where. Queen of Swords. In your past position. Look into the future, the Queen of Swords. Also logic, swords, mind, air. Now the 10 of Swords is in your base. In your foundation, I should say. Base, foundation, pretty much the same thing. Now this is really important, because the 4 of Pentacles, one of the things it can symbolize breadcrumbing. It is called the miser, the 4 of Pentacles. But so this is basically denoting an end to, I'm feeling this as an end to financial hardship and the starting of some good times. Let's see what this final card is down. Okay. That is the financial hardship card, 5 of Pentacles. So I'm taking that with that. So 10 of Swords for that. A lot of people don't like seeing the 10 of Swords, but that is exactly the sort of situation you want to see it in, with the 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. Also, running suited numbers. 4 and 5 of Pentacles. Running suited numbers, if you haven't seen any of my readings before, seem to turn up a lot. So, wow, in your outcome position, did you see that? Did you catch it on camera? The way that sort of twisted around here? Yeah, I think it went about yay high. No, you probably might not have caught it, because I don't think it went that high. but it is the Eight of Wands. I love the Eight of Wands. Really good. It's an energy of picking up the pace, but more importantly, is communication coming in that you're going to like. I mean, look at these two doves bringing these messages. Also, it could be more than one message. Also, running suited numbers again. It's right next to the Seven of Wands, which is crossing the world. So we are looking at progression in your life. I'm just going to randomly take one card to help us see what sort of progression are we talking about. A progression in... Well, it looks like it's money because you've got the Six of Pentacles. I'm going to take another card. Progression in money, progression in balance. Like balancing yourself, very important to be in balance. Okay. Well, that is another balanced energy, because the way I am intuitively seeing it is 2 wands one side, 2 wands the other, 11, 11. That is very even. If it was 11 sides on one side of the scales, then it would be 11 on the other. 11 pounds on one side, 11 ounces on one side, 11 kilos on one side, 11 on the other. Very even. And the Emperor card is you, Aries. That is your card. So we see you showing up there. So they're 3 separate cards, like out of the cross spread for this Celtic cross. And I was asking, progression in what? Money, marriage, and plans. And just to let us know that was definitely for you, you came out. So this is for the foundation of your wand. Okay. Okay, so we have the moon. Two of Swords. Which also has a moon on it. So I am getting this message of Two of Swords and the moon. That's definitely an intuitive message. So intuition needs to be locked in. You need to be tapping into that. And the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is the waking up in the same nightmare card. Falling asleep and waking up and you're still stuck in the same nightmare. It is anxiety, it is stress. So you need to use your intuition to get away from that. I mean, considering what good cards came out when I ask what is this a progression in, it's interesting to see those there. I mean, you did have the Tower as your crossing energy over the world. So what I'm getting is there is a cycle that might be tricky to be closing out, closing off. Okay, well, these ones flipped backwards in the deck. I always find it interesting when that happens. Okay, well, I'm going to take that. That's the way they flipped in the deck. So I've got the Knight of Cups and the Lovers in reverse. So it does look like closing out a cycle, closing out a romantic cycle, a relationship, some sort of toxic relationship that wasn't really going very well. I think this toxic relationship might have been over for quite some time, but it's showing up here in your environment position. Very important. Now, the Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armor. But for it to turn up with the world like this, one of the things that the Knight of Cups can mean is a lustful relationship that doesn't have the goods. Now, I wouldn't normally say that on the Knight of Cups, but it has come with the Lovers upside down. Also, I am getting Hanged Man energy off that. Okay, Aries, let's see what's coming up for your hopes and fears position. Page of Cups. Well, you're hoping for a new start. You are hoping for a new love. Away from the arguments, away from being breadcrumbed in your foundation. 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, end to that. Away from that and into something new. And that, very cleverly, Tarot, wow, you just couldn't script it. That 10 of Swords and 4 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles in the foundation of your cross is pointing to this upside down reversed Lovers and Knight of Cups. But I'm also getting a good feeling from the Knight of Cups. I'm getting both meanings. Well, there's more than 2 meanings to every card, so I don't mean both meanings as in the 2 set meanings that there are. But I'm getting the end of the unrequited love, lustful thing that isn't actually really a true soul connection. Let's call it that. But to have the Knight of Cups with the Page of Cups next, that does seem like someone might be coming in and offering new love. Okay, so what have we got? Okay, so it could be an earth sign, Queen of Pentacles. Focus, thank you, focus. Could be an earth sign, could be an air sign. I think if any arguments break out between you and this past person who is still definitely in your energy, that, because it's Pentacles followed with that 7 of Swords, that is making me want to say, just be careful that they're not taking anything, like they're not taking things that belong to you that they shouldn't be taking. Wow, nice. Ace of Cups for your outcome. So nice. So there is new love. Someone to be really passionate about, someone to get nicely involved with. And we're getting a Pentacles card again, so I do think it's an earth sign. There's a Pentacles card after the Page of Cups, now Pentacles card after the 7 of Cups. So, could be a Virgo. The Hermit is the Virgo card. Could be. I mean, always remember, I sometimes forget to repeat it. Could be any sign. But it's highly likely that Earth, Virgo, which is Earth. So actually, I'm going to go with it could be a Virgo. But it's important to throw the caveat in of it could be any sign, because some people will literally, no, it can't be that person because they're not a Virgo. And that isn't necessarily the case. It might just mean that they have an Earth rising, Earth moon, and an air thing, because I did say air at one time. Air in an air thing. Air in a reasonably prominent place in their birth chart. An air thing. I mean, you might be playing with the toy that's called air thing. You might be playing with a drone. An air thing. Making a paper airplane. An air thing. 8 of Pentacles. So I do think that this is showing up to say, yeah, it's an earth sign. You were right about an earth sign. 8 of Pentacles, nice. The work card. Oh, that's interesting. Because I don't look at the bottom of the deck intentionally. But if it catches my eye, which it does sometimes, you've got the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The victory card. So there is definitely good things coming into you. Put yourself into your work. Put yourself into your work with the 8 of Pentacles showing up there. And another outcome. Another outcome for you, Aries. And then, oh yeah. Put yourself into your work. It's to do with the team. put yourself into your work. Okay? Beautiful. I got a really good vibe about some of those cards in your outcome positions. Definitely some tricky energy going on here, though. Ooh, there it blows. So your Angel of Light affirmation card is acceptance. Acceptance means unconditional love. The angels remind you to accept everyone exactly as they are without judging, blaming, or wanting them to change. When you are totally accepting, where am I? When you are totally accepting, you bear no malice or enmity towards anyone or anything. Harmlessness through acceptance is a high state of being, and this is a difficult quality for humans to embrace, for it is a divine quality. Nevertheless, the angels are drawing it to your attention now. You are also asked to accept yourself. When you truly do so, you feel centered and confident, and your divine self is revealed. The affirmation with this card is, I accept myself and others. I accept myself and others. Acceptance. Okay. Jolly good show. Thanks for being here, Aries. Pleasure. Take care. Bye.